Give a round of applause to Rocky as he comes on up. Come on up, Rocky.
How's everybody doing tonight? All right, hello, my name is Rocky Schurr, and I am here to keep you out of a trap. Oh yeah, that trap is front-loading all your network conversations with your industry, your job titles, or your skills. How many people have had a conversation like this? Hi, my name is Rocky. I'm in the IT industry. I'm a Scrum Master, and I teach teams to produce more valuable things quicker. What's your industry? What do you do? Well, okay, here's my card. Let's connect, and we'll see if we can help each other. How'd that go? It's not a bad conversation. That conversation you just had has bits and pieces that could clue you in on how to help each other. The problem is you don't know what those bits and pieces are yet. What if, rather than front-loading our conversations with our industry, our jobs, our skills, our past experience, what if we zoomed right in and focused on people's wants, their needs, and their problems? The next time you walk into that conversation and say, hi, I'm Rocky. What are you trying to accomplish? What do you need to do it? What problems are in your way? You don't have to stack those three on top of each other like I did right there, but make sure you hit those three throughout the conversation. But theory isn't enough. You want to do this live? You want to do this live? All right, well then help me welcome to the stage, Mr. Sean Hurdle. All right, Sean, very nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you as well.
I am Rocky Schurr. Well, what do you want to accomplish today? What do you need to do it?
I wasn't anticipating that question, but I think if I can be candid, Rocky, and I typically am, I would say that I want to make $6,000 a month. That's what I want to accomplish for the security of me and my family and our future.
And what do you need to do it?
I need more business, more relationships, more trust in my community, and I need a lot of things, but those are some of the top things, I think.
Are there any problems in your way in terms of getting there?
I could be my own biggest problem in my consistency, my time management, and additionally, I would say that part of my business is susceptible to different environmental things that go on in the market, that sort of thing.
Absolutely wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Sean Hurdle. You are amazing. All right, friends, two things happened there. Number one, had you cyber stalked Sean, you saw his LinkedIn page, you've seen his resume, you've seen his everything, would you have known that what he wants is to make $6,000, did you say a month? Would you have known that? No, you would not have. You had a pile of information this high, but not knowing what he wants. He laid out a problem for us. His consistency, he's his own worst enemy. How many in this room feel like they can help him with that? Or at least have an opinion on something he could do better?
I can relate with him.
You can relate with him. That's right. That's right. So you see how just going right for their wants, toward their needs, and toward their problems start to give you immediate results versus building this puzzle. It's like people it's like putting a jigsaw puzzle together. They lay all the pieces on the table and then they start putting stuff together. But that's a long-term project. A conversation is a short-term project. We want to zoom in on people's wants, needs, and problems. But before I do that, let me reassure you, these types of conversations are not your fault. We've all been conditioned to put our industry, our jobs, our skills out there in front. You want proof? Look up everyone's resume or LinkedIn page that you have and you will see a pattern. We see this much on past and stuff they've done in the past. We see this much on skills they've built. But when it comes to what they want to do with it, we see this much. So again, walk into the conversation and find out what do they want, what do they need, and what are their problems. Let's dive deeper into those wants. Make sure no one here that you talk to walks away without knowing what it is that you want to do and have when you walk out of here tonight. But let me talk to the listeners for a second. As someone walks you through what it is they want, do everyone a favor. Do not try to convert those wants into needs right away. Have you ever heard a conversation like this? Hey, Rocky, can I have a pen? What do you need it for? Uh-huh. Well, is it possible you might need some mistakes? You, my friend, might need a pencil. Yeah, but wait a minute. Are you drawing something or are you writing something? Because if you're drawing something, you might need a pen or a marker. You might, it's a big canvas, you might need a paintbrush. And back and forth and back and forth. And you could go for a half hour. Meanwhile, you're wasting their time. So here's my tip. If someone wants something, if someone asks for something, even if you suspect it's something they don't need, if it's something you can freely and easily give, just give it to them. Just give it to them. Make it a short conversation. But listen, I get the fear. You don't want someone to walk away with something that they might not need. When they find out that's not actually what they need, it feels like you failed them. It feels like you wasted their time. But watch this. Rocky, can I have a pen? Yeah, sure, here you go. Little time passes. Oh, turns out I need a pencil. All right, cool, there you go. How much more time did that take? This much. You did not waste their time. Matter of fact, who did they come back to? They came back to you. Why? Because you helped them. And let me throw a bonus something on you, because you want to know why we ask so many questions up front? Because we're afraid they're going to run into problems. So we think of what's every single problem that they could possibly go through. And 3/4 of those problems never actually happen. But what did they come back to you with? A real problem. You know on the comeback that what they're dealing with is a reality. So you did not waste their time at all. You put yourself in a better position. Better yet, you interacted quickly so you could help them and move on to help someone else. If someone asks you for something and it's something you can give freely, easily, give them what they want. Don't try to convert it into a need. But don't forget about your own needs. Or don't forget about your own wants. If I talk to someone tonight, it says, hi, my name is Rutherford, and I want to learn how to trick my employees to work nights and weekends for free. Uh-oh. What I'm going to say is, well, Rutherford, you know what? There's tons of people here that might be able to help you. I'm going to free you up so that you can go and talk to those people. Take care. Have fun. Listen, it's not my place to dissuade someone from what they want. It is my place to decide and stay true to what it is that I want. And what we need in that situation is to move on to new conversations. So let's talk about needs. Sometimes there's a big difference between what someone is asking you for, what they want, and what they actually need. But the difference has less to do with what they're asking for and more to do with when they need it. Example, let me illustrate a mistake I have made repeatedly throughout my career. Everything I'm about to say is true. Hi, I'm Rocky. I want to start a public speaking business. What you're watching me do right now, I want to do this for a living. We have that conversation. We trade business cards. I make these awesome connections. And as I leave the event, I go, awesome. But wait a minute. Before that, I need a website or a web presence. In order to get that, I need to get an LLC out there. In order to get that, I need a business plan. Oh my God. I'm not ready. I made all these awesome connections just to put them on a waiting list. I feel like I failed. My imposter syndrome is raging right now, and I feel like I never want to go back. But what if I had included those needs in what I said the first time? Hi, I'm Rocky. I want to do a public speaking business. I need to have a website or a web presence. I need to do an LLC. I need to do a business plan. Can you help me? Yes, you can help me. You know what I need, and most importantly, you know what I need now. Oof, I got kind of emotional on you for a little bit there. So first, let me say thank you for letting me come in here and be human with you. So may I ask that today you all be human with each other. You all admit and ask and talk about the problems that you have. Maybe not all your problems. You don't have to tell them about that rash that won't go away. But please do talk about the problems that are standing in your way to get what you want and what you need. Problems present a sneaky, unique little opportunity. Remember, people's wants have been swimming around in their brain, building, polishing for a long time. Needs are even worse, because when someone thinks they need something, they are less willing to budge. The more someone polishes something, the more they fall in love with it. The more someone falls in love with something, the less they're willing to change it. They have a vision, and anything you do to solve their wants and their needs has to fit in that vision. But here's the sneaky little secret about problems. Shh, this is a secret. This is just between us. If you solve someone's problem, they don't care how you did it. As long as it's legal, as long as no one got hurt, they don't care how you solved their problem. You have achieved a quick win. You made them happy. You made yourself happy because you got this person that much closer to what they want and what they need. If you can solve someone's problem, you have opened up a huge opportunity to get that quick win in there. So friends, do me a favor. Next time you walk into a networking conversation, don't front load it with your industry, with your job, your skills, your schooling experience, everything that you've been treated your whole life like you need to build up and show off. Instead, front load your conversations by zooming in on both your wants, your needs, and your problems. You're going to flush out quick ways you can help each other. You're going to help right now by knocking out their needs. And you might just get a quick win by focusing on their problems. Wants, needs, and problems. So let me conclude with, hi, I'm Rocky Schurr. I want to make sure something I've said tonight has helped you at least a little bit. I need to know that by you giving me feedback. My problem is I'm sometimes shy about approaching people for feedback. It just feels like I'm fishing for praise. So tonight, let's talk. Let's help each other. And we're going to do that by talking through our wants, our needs, and our problems. Mr. Schurr.